I always take a Snapchat when I have these lights on. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do a Q&A / get to know me. I asked people on my Instagram to ask me some questions that they wanted to know. These questions range from hair, from military life, to myself, to being a mom, all of that. So there's some good ones. The first one is, how long have you been a cosmetologist for? I have been licensed I graduated in 2014, 4 years. I have been licensed for 4 years, so I've been doing hair for 4 years. Next question is, what made you want to be a cosmetologist? So I've always been into hair and like doing my own hair, and I did my friend's hair in high school, and then when I moved to Arizona after I graduated high school, I got a job at a salon as a receptionist, and I just kind of watched a lot of stylists and I was like, yes, I want to do that. So a month later, after working there, I enrolled in school and I worked as a assistant / receptionist while going to beauty school, and when I graduated beauty school, I worked there as a stylist. I really recommend, if you are in beauty school, that you get in a salon ASAP, like answering phones, assisting, shadowing, do something that's so important. Next one is, when will you start back up doing hair? I'd like to start doing hair again probably early next year. You are always interrupting my videos, but you're so cute. I swear, every video I do, I get interrupted by a dog. That's why you guys see them so much. Okay, what colors have you had your hair and what is your favorite? I have had my hair every single color. Bleach blonde, red, like a chestnut brown, dark brown, black. Yeah, every color. My favorite is blonde. However, I do like red. I want to do it again someday. I am going to, but I'm going to enjoy my blonde probably for a couple more years. I'll probably dye it red when I have my midlife crisis. Yeah. Next one is, do you cut your husband's hair? I have, and I don't like doing it. I specialize in women's hair, so I can get the job done, but it looks kind of mediocre, so I don't care to do it. Now we're shifting into the military questions. What does your husband do in the military? He is a mechanic. Do you like being a military spouse? Do I? Yes and no. I like it because it's teaching me a lot of things that if I was not a military spouse, I wouldn't know / learn. It's made me appreciate things a lot more. And then I don't like it because some military spouses are not fun to be around or deal with, which is such a small part of it, but I'm actually not really involved like a lot of spouses are, and I just choose to do that. No, I don't, I have military spouse friends. I have a handful of them and I love them. They're the good ones. Some that kind of have rubbed me in the wrong way, so I just kind of distanced myself. I found my few good friends and I just stick to that. This question kind of goes off of the last one. Best and worst parts being a military spouse. Let's start positive, okay? Best parts. You get to try different places to live. By the time you want to settle down and stay in one place, you'll know exactly where you want to be. You get to start all over, fresh, new, nobody knows who you are. So if you had a bad experience where you last were, you can start over. What else? You meet a lot of cool people who have been to a lot of cool places and have experienced a lot. So that's really cool. Your husband's serving the country, so I mean, it's a proud thing to be a part of. That's all I can think of. I don't hate it. That's all I can think of. But I can tell you the worst parts. You are away from your family all the time. You are away from your husband a lot. You get really lonely. But it's also kind of nice because you get that independence and you feel confident in yourself. So it's like, yeah, it's a bad thing, but it's also like, it kind of feels good. Not a lot of people can do that and go through it. Different family and friends, like in your home state, you kind of feel forgotten. Sometimes it feels like your life is just on pause and like everybody else's is going, and like you go visit and things are just so different. People don't mean to do that. That's just how it happens sometimes. Basically, the worst part is you go through a lot of sadness by yourself, but at the same time, you get so strong from it. I'm glad I went through all of it, and I can appreciate the good times when I'm back home. Why is your husband leaving the military? If you didn't know, my husband is getting out of the military. He's been in for 4 or 5 years, I think. We just both agreed that we could be happier being a family that is out of the military life. Very random question. What breed are your dogs? I think they are schnoodles. My older dog is like 4 years old and my younger one is 1 year old. They look the same, but they look different. I really want to get a DNA test and like find out. Like, I need to do that. Like, I've always talked about doing it. I just need to do it. Okay, going into pregnancy stuff. Was your pregnancy easy or hard? I was not prepared to have a baby in a pandemic. So that was hard. Now that it's been over a month since you gave birth, how do you feel about your birth experience? I'm still mad at the hospital, but I'm doing good. It really didn't affect me long term mentally. Like the first 2 weeks after it was the hardest. I was just like very like upset, but I'm doing good. There's really nothing to be upset about now because I'm healthy, he's healthy, we're all good. So that's all that matters. Has any family met your baby yet? No. He will be 3 months when he finally meets family. I'm hoping they're gonna meet him in October. Advice for giving birth in a pandemic. Give yourself grace. It's gonna be hard. You're allowed to be upset because things are upsetting right now. You just have to like be very flexible and open-minded to other things you weren't planning on doing. And the last one is, what kind of videos can we expect to see on your channel as time goes on? I'm going to continue doing hair stuff. I am also going to add some like vlogs and in the future down the road like home stuff because we are moving in October. We're moving back to Arizona from Oklahoma and we will be buying a house so I can show you guys that. I will kind of just give you guys an insight on transitioning from military life to like normal life. I don't even know what normal is, but we're gonna find out. Yeah, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video.